Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit about history. The history, I put mine as a tab here. Yours may or may not be here. I'm not sure how you have your Photoshop set up. It's under Window and History. So it may be here, it may not be, but I'll show you how to put it there. I'm going to remove it, and let's just say your layers palette is set up like this. You would go to Windows, History, grab here, and drag, and it will turn blue. And you can put the history wherever you want. You can put it after channels. You may or may not have channels. I would suggest you put channels because it's used quite a bit. Or you can put it, oops, you can put it there, or you can put it wherever you want. So I will normally have mine set up here like this, and I probably should have history the second tab, but I have it set up as the third. Now what history does is it keeps track of your last X amount of options, or I'm sorry, X amount of actions, not options. So you can see in mine that I did some brushing, I saved, I added a layer mask, I did a ton of brushing here, and I did a ton more stuff. So we can go back to, let's just say here, where I added a layer mask. And obviously the layer is not visible, so we'll go to the next step and the next step. There we go. Now the layer is visible, and you can see the layer mask that I put on. You can see it right here. You can see how terrible it is, but I got all this brushing, so you'll see it gradually will go away. And I believe this is a warp. I'm not sure, so I can convert it to smart objects, and I warped it. There we go. So I warped it, from there to there. So you can always go back and see these changes that you did. And you can also say, well, I liked it better like that. And you can always go back to there and save it as that, or do whatever you want. But basically, that's pretty much about history. Let me show you one more thing, how to set it up. You go to Edit, Preferences, and I forgot where it is. I know it's not in History Log. That's a separate thing. I don't want to explain that to you. I don't even have mine set up. But let me just try to find history. I completely forgot where it is. I'll notice it when I see it. There we go, History States. I have mine set to 237, but you can slide that down to 8, or you can set it to 1000. This will take memory, so I would just watch it and not go too high, but you have a lot of RAM, so you should be able to handle the same amount that I do. So now it'll keep track of the last 237 actions that I did, and that's pretty much it for history.